Hello everyone, I'm Naya and welcome back to my channel. In today's pick a card, we're going to talk about your July prediction for your general life. And I want you guys to know that this is a general reading, and for private reading the link is down below, but you probably already know what to do. So I'm going to show you the cards and I want you guys to focus and concentrate and choose with your gut feelings between deck number 1, deck number 2, deck number 3, and deck number 4. I put only oracle cards, so feel free to see what oracle calls you the most, and then we are going to shuffle together the tarot and I'm going to give you your July prediction. Subscribe to this channel to have more videos and pick a cards and everything that I post on this channel. And I'm going to move ahead for those of you guys who choose group number 1. All right, group number 1, before we see your oracle card, let me see what the tarot have in store for you. It seems to me, group number 1, that July has a lot to say because the tarot are already jumping on the floor. As you guys can't see it, but literally in my channel, tarot always fall on the floor. So let's see. Group number 1. All right, group number 1, July, we have the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So for you, July is a great month for new opportunity, possibility, and expansions, possibly in regards to career, or maybe this is the manifestation that you were expecting, or maybe for some others of you could be a new loving relationship that is much more grounded than what you had in the past. Whatever it might be for you, group number 1, with the Ace of Pentacles, for me it is obvious that you are really going to have a gift from the universe in July. You're going to have a new opportunity and we're going to figure it out exactly what might be and how is it going to come, but it seems to me with the Ace of Pentacles that is indeed divinely guided. And because there is a path described in the Ace of Pentacles, as you guys can see, it almost feels like you're finally are guided to the right path and to the right way, and this new opportunity will be so much more that is yet to come. Like, this is going to be just scratching on the surface, but finally the hand of God, the end of the universe is deliver this new fresh thing. Because maybe perhaps, and this is a theme, a general theme that I channel for a lot of you guys, this entire chaotic period must have been so frustrating for so many people, including you, group number 1, because it might have felt like nothing is going on and things keeps being confusing and falling and falling and falling. But remember this one thing that I have learned: things always gets worse before they get better. So things got worse, but now they're gonna get better. Also because the Ace of Pentacles is the minor arcana for the Sun card, which is a very, very happy card. So let's see what exactly is gonna come in July. Then I promise we're gonna look at the oracle cards that you have chosen, but I want to do a list 3 tarot cards first. All right, a major arcana, the Magician. So what is going to come is going to be very personal for each and every one of you guys who have chosen group number 1, because the Magician talks about the ability not only to be natural leaders, but it talks about the ability to manifest your desire into actualization. So what is it that you have desired? Do you want to have a new thing, a new job, a new love? Whatever it is with the Magician that you have put your energy into and you remained focused on it, like I explained in my e-course, co-creating your own reality, that is what is going to manifest as a priority. Later on, I see all July being very strong for you, very powerful. Your manifestation powers even might be heightened in this period, and it might be also your birthday for some of you guys. And I'm definitely seeing that it's almost like things are finally falling into fruition for you, group number 1. And we have the Three of Wands. Even though in July you're gonna have this new opportunity, maybe this new opportunity involves traveling somewhere or dealing with foreign lands or having somebody to come towards you, depending obviously on your personal lives. But the Three of Wands, it indicates that you will have this new opportunity in July, but maybe in September will be the time where you actually take that ship. So you're still gonna be in that mood of of like nostalgia and be like, I cannot wait, when is the ship gonna come? Like, now I know it's possible, now I know I manifested this, but when is it gonna come? So the universe in July, group number 1, is gonna ask you to have a little bit more patience, because even though you're gonna have that phone call, that encounter, or even digital encounter, or that new opportunity is in September, where it actually gonna come into fruition in its totality, especially for the majority of you. The 3 of Wands is a card of almost action. So again, just keep the focus, especially before the month of July, since we're still in June if you're watching this video by the time that I'm posting it, and just keep in mind that the ship will come. It's just a matter of time, and the energies are already in fruition for you guys. So let's see now what the oracle cards is saying for you. All right, we have the spirit of the giraffe, which reminds me a lot of the 3 of Wands, if you want my honest opinion. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, by the way. And it reminds me of this because it's almost like, now that you know that your dreams and desires are indeed possible, and you had this initial new opportunity or gift from the universe, now you're almost lingering your neck. And you say lingering, you are extending your neck like a giraffe to see but when the ship is coming. So patience is definitely required. You have to see the broader perspective with the long neck and see that everything happens for a reason, and it happens in divine timing for things that are going on in the world, because you have to be ready. So see this period of having this new gift and this new energy coming up for you in July, and then later on also in August, and not as a period to be in standby and therefore being impatient about when the ship is gonna come, when you're actually going to do the travel or actually do the job, but actually seeing it as a month to actually 2 months to be absolutely prepared, and to see the broader perspective with your energy as well, group number 1, so you can absolutely be sure that when the ship is coming, you are ready. And you might feel ready now, but I feel that the universe, group number 1, wants you to know that you're not completely ready yet. So utilize this time of initial new opportunity to expand your consciousness, expand your perspective, become even better, and then you will see that indeed you will be ready in September. This is what I see for you, group number 1. I hope this reading resonated with you and made some sense, and I hope you like this new style, because I feel it's much more natural for me in order to do readings, so rather than just constantly sit on a table and have thousands of cards when the message is still the same. So I think you are smart enough not to need repetition over and over again of a message, but that's just my thoughts. So I hope you guys appreciated this reading. Subscribe to have more pick-up cards and videos that I post on this channel. Comment down below to share your stories. That is the most important part of all, because I love to read your comments, and see you on my next pick-up card. All right, let's move on for those of you guys who choose pile number 2, and let's see what your July prediction has in store for you. I'm going to start with my tarot, and then we're gonna look at the oracle card that you have chosen. Keeping in mind that this is a general reading. For private reading, the link is down below, and I hope you appreciate my new style, because I feel it's much more natural for me to shuffle the cards in front of you rather than have millions of cards in a table. It feels very, very unnatural at this point. So I hope you appreciate it. Comment down below if you do. So let's see what July, group number 2, has in store for you all. Especially for you, group number 2. Seems like you have been in silence for quite a while. You have been in quite a pain, I was about to say, and in fact we have the Tower card. Now don't see the Tower card as definite like pain and sorrow also coming up in July necessarily, but see the Tower card as the breakthrough that you need. Group number 2, maybe you've been stuck in something that you didn't need for too long, and this Tower card is inevitable. It has to come. You are done, maybe with a relationship for some of you, maybe with a job, maybe with a way of being. Whatever it might be for you, the Tower is letting you know it's time for the inevitable. It's time to let this thing fall, and it's not because you're gonna meditate and hide and try to do shadow work, that this is not going to come. Actually, if you're going to do all of these things, you're just going to be more aware of the fact that this is inevitable. And I am sorry to be so straightforward. Again, it doesn't have to necessarily resonate with you. If it doesn't, you can choose another pile. But it seems to me that the time is due for finally being part of the chaos, so where you understand the chaos is an opportunity to rebuild again and to rebuild better, because whatever structure was built in the past wasn't serving anyone and definitely wasn't serving you. So this is the primary thing that I am seeing in July. Maybe you're gonna see this tower or this breakthrough appearing in your life when Mercury goes direct, and it's long due. In my opinion, you had the tower in reverse for such a long time, which indicates that you tried to avoid the inevitable, but now it's unavoidable. And do you know what? Because the tower is gonna fall, the Four of Wands is going to appear. The Four of Wands, and especially number 4, represents structure, represents rebuilding, represents builders. Even number 22, which is coming from the number 4, represents the master builder. You could be one of this number in your life path, in your numerology. You could be not. Maybe this is a number of significance in the month of July, but this is a number where this tower doesn't want to lead necessarily to your dark night of the soul, doesn't want to last a very long time like many might have told you. I think this is completely wrong for you. The tower wants to come because it has to come, because whatever you have been building is just not working anymore. It might have had worked in the past, but it's simply time to go. And it's only, you're going to propel the sorrow and the pain even longer if you don't let it fall. Even though maybe the Four of Wands at this point, for how you feel, sounds impossible, well, the universe in July wants to deliver for you the impossible made into fruition. And the only thing that you have to do, group number 2, is to surrender to the process. So what is the impossible? The impossible is, maybe I don't have a castle or a tower anymore, but look at this. I have 4 stable wands, nice friendship, a nice relationship, maybe for some of you, a better relationship, and on my back, there is indeed a beautiful white castle, not a black one. And this is the right castle for me. So as soon as you're going to surrender in July, and as soon as the Tower card is going to break for you, you're gonna see that immediately afterwards, what you actually truly need and desire is going to be there for you. Because I feel for you, group number 2 is being there for quite a while. It's just that you were so afraid to dealing with this tower that you just didn't want to see, but it is there. But before you can build a white castle, let's put it this way, or maybe before you even meet somebody that gives you this opportunity of this Four of Wands, celebration, marriages, commitment, long-term stability, but especially this feeling of joy in whatever shape or form it might manifest for you, it cannot be if you are falling from a decadent tower. You have to let it go, and then finally the energy can be renewed and come back to you multiplied. Let's see what else in July for you, and then we're gonna see at the oracle cards. Oracle card. The Three of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. The Three of Cups is letting you know that no, you're not going to be in pain, you're not going to be in sorrow. This is only your ego and your fear that is trying to stop you for your greater unfoldment, that is trying to stop you for the greater celebration of all, which is your love and is your joy. So trust the universe that is guiding you to end a job, to end a relationship, or to end whatever it might be for you, and go for the thing that truly speaks to your soul. Especially group number 2, if these things involves also other 2 people or working in teamwork with others, especially maybe with 2 soulmates. Try to build again. It's not because you have built this tower and you find it comfortable for quite a while that it means that that was your destiny at large. You are probably a master builder. You're going to encounter many towers, and many times the universe is going to ask you to build again. But every time that you build again, you're going to do it with a different perspective, with a different awareness, bigger and better. And this is your destiny, is to understand that everything in life is temporary. And this is a big gigantic illusion and a game that we're playing for soul expansion, which is okay. It's okay to respect the illusion. I always ask people to ground themselves and to respect the illusion, but at the same time, while we are respecting the illusion, we walk our path in faith that even if some things go away, others come, because everything is temporary and everything is constantly changing and expanding. And this is what makes us eager and excited to live and learn. And this is my understanding of your reading, especially group number 2. Let's see the oracle card now. All right, we have the spirit of the pig. The pig is such a cute animal. I love it, especially because I don't eat meat, so I have an entire philosophy in my mind, but I love pigs. They're so cute. So basically the pig is telling you to use your mind in a wise way. So it is very important for you to get away from your mind. I told you, maybe you have been practicing a lot of shadow work, you have been practicing a lot of meditation, but you didn't do it to actually face your fear. You did it to avoid the tower moment, like almost like in this attempt to say, I can change it. And even though that might be true, but why do you want to go against your destiny if there is something better? That's all I'm gonna say. So try to use your mind and even your power of manifestation to surrender to the universe, know that there is a bigger plan, and to use your mind in a better way. Maybe also group number 2, the job that you're doing is not serving you because people are just not listening to you, or maybe there are better people at hand for you in all possible shape or form that actually want to build something long lasting with you, rather than you trying to convince them of something that they don't believe. Remember, the beliefs of others don't have to become yours. So try to use your mind wisely and try to give also your energy to people wisely. And this is my prediction and my advice for you, group number 2. All right, group number 3. Let's see what July has in store for you. I'm going to do the reading in a completely different way than usual. So rather than have thousands of cards on a table, I decided to just naturally and organically see what the universe wants you to know with my tarot, and then I'm going to show you the oracle card. For me, this way of reading, it's much less straining and much more natural. So I hope you guys are going to appreciate it. Plus, you can witness to the reading with me, really, which I think is the coolest part. So let's see. My style, as you guys know, I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm quite straightforward, so I hope you like it. So let's see, group number 3, what is gonna come for you in July, or anything that the universe wants you to know at this time. Some of you might be pregnant. If you guys are interested, group number 3. If you're not, be careful. I am seeing Archangel Raphael next to you guys, and also you work a lot with archangels. You might have some psychic ability that you want to expand, or maybe you do work as a psychic for some of you. And the Fool is asking you to make a change. The Fool is the representation, I even said it in my video, that is called Learn Tarot in 30 Minutes, where I talk very thoroughly about the major arcana. The number 0 is the beginning and initial journey of the soul. Number 0 is not even a number, it's a space of consciousness and awareness from where creation begins. And creation creates coming from a standing ground of peace. It's not true that the Fool is chaos, because the Fool, even though jumps on a cliff, jumps with hope, understanding, and faith. Back to yoga, the highest path of all, the path of devotion, where the Fool understands that it's incarnating into physical three-dimensional reality, but even though he's understanding that and respects the illusion, knows better, because knows that belongs to the realm of the soul. And this makes people that are maybe quirky, weird, expanded, maybe they're not quite understood by everybody, because somewhere deep down in their consciousness, they do remember who they are. And this is you, group number 3. Deep down in your consciousness, you do remember who you are. And because you do, because you have contact with angels, spirit guides, and awareness, consciousness, source, God, whatever name we want to give to it, why you are pretending to be somewhere where you shouldn't be, why you are pretending that you don't know, why you are pretending to see the Fool upside down. The Fool in July wants to show you that it is really time to develop your faith, and actually your faith is in your internal being and is strong, in my opinion, for you, group number 2, but now it's time to put it into practice. What does it mean to put it into practice? It means if you really want to go for that career, or you want to go for that soul purpose, or for that lover that you really like, it's time to know that the universe always answers your prayers. Ask and you shall receive. It's time to take that leap of faith, which is not a leap of faith that it's blind necessarily, but it's called leap of faith, because faith is to believe before you see. It's to know deep down your heart that if you remain joyful with your vibration high, you know the truth before you can see it, no matter what other people are saying. Once you jump, you're going to see wonderland. Once you jump, you're going to be awakened even more. Once you jump, you're going to be exactly where you should be. And July wants to give you the possibility of number 0, the infinite awareness and possibilities, sorry for the game of words, of source that is telling you, you gotta jump. And maybe mystery is part of your lesson, but isn't that the greatest unfoldment of all? The fact that sometimes we don't know the answer, but in the process of walking this existence, we find them, and they are personal. And nothing can shake a personal experience, because words don't teach, but experience does. And this is what July has in store for you. On a more mundane perspective, sure, we can talk about the Fool as a new beginning. Or maybe is a new beginning that you are going to create for yourself. Let's see what else. I am seeing number 2. So number 2 indicates that you're very artistic, in my opinion. You are really connected to angels, and you cherish union amongst anything else. Also, number 2 represents love. So for those of you guys who are interested in love, and this is just a parenthesis, new love might be available for you in July and in the month of July/August. We also have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So she's my favorite queen. She's the fiery queen. She has a cat as a spirit guide. She is deeply connected to Mother Nature. She is fiery. She is nurturing. She's a diva. She is the actress and the witch of the deck. This is who you are. You are a fiery Shakti, a fiery divine energy, regardless of the gender that you have incarnated on. Your spirit animal is the mystery, is the cat, or is the lion. So mystery is definitely part of your life. You might be having in your birth chart a lot of planets in the 12th house, 11th house, or 8th house, or 3 of them all together. Your destiny is to succeed, is to be seen, and is to be heard because of your feminine ways, fiery ways, and entertainment could be part also of your purpose for some others of you. And July wants to show you exactly where you should be headed. So why are you resisting group number 3, your true call and your true purpose? Go ahead and jump, because the universe wants to, after the Fool, show you the Queen of Wands, show you who you really are. Let's see another cards for you all. But you're still there in July, not able to make a jump. What is it? The 7 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. What is it, group number 3, that it's not allowing you to take those pentacles? You think that you're not worthy enough, that you should be better, you should be more prepared? Well, the universe is saying you're prepared now. And if you're not going to jump, when you think that you're going to be ready? You have been waiting for too long, and July is the time for you to make an action. So July for you guys could be both. Nothing is gonna happen, I'm gonna be very honest, with the 7 of Pentacles, because you're not gonna find the faith and courage to jump for a new beginning. Or if you're gonna find the faith and courage to jump for a new beginning, you're gonna become a Queen of Wands. So it is really up to you, as your entire life is really up to you. Let's see the oracle card. We have the moth card, the spirit of the moth, and is surrender. Literally, this card says you need to surrender. You need to surrender to the fact that sometimes you don't have all the answer, and sometimes predictions are not going to be helpful because they are simply not going to give you the answer. Predictions are only, and I'm seeing a sparkle when I'm saying that, predictions are only necessary when we are talking about a guidance for someone else. So let's say that, for instance, you're almost there to take a decision that's so important for your life purpose. Most likely the universe is going to align you with a really good psychic that is going to tell you what you should do, and that it's not because she's predicting that, but because your vibration and the angels need to give you that guidance in order to, you know, help you out a little bit. Some other times, also for more advanced soul, they're not going to give you any guidance because it is time in this lifetime that you don't have a little bit of suggestion to the questions that you need to answer to your test, but you just take a decision because you might be on an edge of either you go right or left, and both of these decisions are not wrong, but they obviously are going to lead you to a different outcome, and it's very, very important that you learn. This is one of these cases. You have to surrender, and this is the suggestion of the universe, group number 3 in July, to where the Fool, that new opportunity or the new beginning wants to lead you. But then later on, even if the angels are letting you know exactly where you should jump towards that Queen of Wands, it is up to you to jump. And if you don't want to do it, you're going to remain in the 7 of Pentacles, which indicates that you're going to wait for some new opportunities, which you're gonna possibly have, but nothing then is gonna happen in July. So my suggestion for you, group number 3 in July, is that you surrender. You wake up in the morning and say, universe, source, show me where you want me to be. And then you jump with faith, knowing that is indeed where you should be. All right, this is what I see for you, group number 3. I hope the Pico card resonated with you and made sense. And I hope you guys appreciated my new style. Subscribe to this channel to have more Pico cards and video, and comment down below most important things, because I always love to hear your stories. All right, so group number 4. As I always say, last but not least, I'm going to read the cards for you. I'm changing a little bit the way I'm reading because I want it to be much more natural to watch and to do. So I'm going to shuffle the cards in front of you, the tarot, and then I'm going to show you the cards that you have chosen from the piles. So let's see, we're gonna have 3 tarot cards and 1 oracle card, and we're gonna see what July group number 4 has in store for you all. You feel stuck, like there's nothing that you know you want, or you don't know anymore. I feel this energy, group number 4, you don't know what you want anymore. You just feel discontentment, or you feel stuck, or maybe you just don't feel anything. That could be also, remember, this is a general reading. We have the Page of Swords, but I want to put this card back because it just fall in a very weird way. And the 4 of Swords represents an energy of you feel you want truth about yourself and others, but also might be somebody stalking you, or somebody that you don't want, that you're trying to push away subconsciously or consciously, or somebody coming from your past in July. In fact, we have the Knight of Swords. Definitely there is some sort of communication that is going to happen to you in July. Now we're going to see exactly what this communication is about. It could be more than one thing. Remember, tarot read energy, so a lot of things mixed up together. And with the Knight of Swords, it's going to be a fast, straightforward communication. And it's going to come pretty much unexpectedly, and it definitely could come from a male energy, being the Knight and the Page, the ruler of the Kingdom of the Swords, and being masculine in energy, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Now, it could also be that you're going to receive a lot of conversation when Mercury goes direct with this Knight of Swords. So it could be positive, it could be negative, or it could be about love, depending on your karma as well. Definitely, it could very much be that somebody coming from the past for you, it is coming back, or If you're not thinking about anybody in particular, with the Lovers card, it might be that you will be asked to make a decision in regards to love, or that you're going to meet a very important soulmate or twin flame, whatever label you decide to choose with the Lovers card. But it seems to me that this ramped and fast communication is going to be very transformative for you, because it's going to push you in group number 4 to make a very strong decision and impact in your life. So July is a very important month for you, a month of great decision, and decisions that are going to come very, very fast and very unexpectedly. I'm almost feeling that you are ruled by Uranus, or Uranus is playing a big, gigantic role in your life, especially in July. So I'm not an astrologer, I don't know anything about astrology. Try to check with your favorite astrologer when it comes down to the alignment of Uranus for you. So let's see what else. Yeah, it's about transformation. July, it's going to be a bomb for you, group number 4, in regards to transformation. We have the 10 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So either you're going to release things that you don't need anymore, and probably those things / people are in terms of love, but maybe also in a much more general sense with the 10 of Swords, I am feeling that you are going to be asked by the universe in July to make a very important decision that will propel manifestations in the future. And this is going to be the end maybe of your Saturn return, or maybe the end of your dark night of the soul, regardless of whatever is going on in the sky. Like, I'm just seeing that even though Saturn might be you know, returning in your chart, I feel that it's going to release control. I don't know if I'm making myself understood by saying that in astrology, like, it's going direct. Like, I don't know, Saturn is going direct in astrology in July. I don't know anything about astrology, group number 4, but I am channeling for you that almost like Saturn has taught you a heavy lesson, especially when it comes down your 7th house or love and relationship. And finally, the heavy lesson that Saturn had on you is slowly and gradually fading away. And that's why July is giving you the last thing, the last transformation, the last unexpected communication, the last request to learn and evolve until Saturn will come back into your chart. And this is represented for me by the 10 of Swords, which is enough. Like, no more than this pain, more than this you cannot ask me, universe. And boom, die and rebirth. You die and you get transformed. And this is the Lovers card, which also represents making a very important decision. Now, obviously, I feel this is just so much more than love, but might be starting for you with love. And it doesn't have to be like a negative decision, so don't get this interpreted in a wrong way. It could definitely be that, like, oh, finally I met my soulmate and my twin flame, I know what my purpose is. It could be very much like this. But whatever it is, I am sure that if it's resonating with you, you perfectly understand what this 10 of Swords, this I am finally letting go of who I used to be and dying inside to be reborn again, and this Knight of Swords means for you guys. So fit the message where it needs to fit. Let's see the Oracle card. Wow, the spirit of the elephant. We can even interpret this card as Ganesh, the remover of obstacle. I have a dedicated pick a card about Ganesh, the remover of obstacle, to understand what obstacles are going to be removed and what blessings are coming your way. You can check that out. But with the spirit of the elephant, this indicates also learn from the past. So it's very much in alignment, oddly enough, with the 10 of Swords, which is exactly letting go of an old belief system, letting go of betrayals or old parts of you, letting go of your south node, and finally heading towards the right decision and the right direction. So whatever is being viewed, whatever you have learned from the past, look at it, review it, and move on, because there's something so much better coming in your way. So my prediction for you, group number 4, is that in July you're gonna have a life review. You're gonna finally let go of all the junk of the past, and you're gonna feel empty but free at the same time. So for you, July is a great month for transformation and from epic decision in your life, which obviously are going to be very personal for each and every one of you. They could definitely also involve love or the meeting of your true twin flame. So this is what I see for you, group number 4. I hope the reading makes sense and you like this new style of reading. I find it, like I said before, much more natural. Comment down below to let me know, because that's the most important thing. I love to read your comments, and subscribe to this channel to have more pick a cards and videos that I upload once a week on this channel. So thank you so much for choosing me as your reader today. All right, you guys, so we are done for July. I'm going to come very soon next week with the energy readings for collective energy of July, and also for your pick a cards and much more videos and zodiac sign that I have prepared for you all. So keep in mind, you're never ever wrong if you follow love, and see you on my next video. Bye.